Hey guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Diva and I'm a freelance artist in New Zealand. So it has been a while since I've been on here. I do apologize for the lack of videos recently. I think it was just a busy time for me since the last time I posted, and a bit of like feeling burnt out and trying to balance like art, lifestyle and uni work. And then also on top of that, working part-time at my part-time job. But before we get into all of that, I just want to say thank you guys so much for all the love and support, both on here and on Instagram. Literally someone commented on one of my YouTube videos and asked me if I was okay because it's been so long since I posted, and I just thought that was like the sweetest thing ever. And the fact that you guys like comment and say that you watch my videos, and that just the fact that you guys are watching the videos is enough for me, and I'm like, oh my god, this is so cool. So I have been feeling a little bit guilty for not uploading for you guys sooner, but here we are now. Oh my god. So today's video is gonna be another chill, cozy sketch with me. I lit some candles and just ready to wind down basically. But if I want to be so real with you guys right now, this video took me maybe like 4 weeks to film when I could have done it in like one sitting. It's just the fact that I've been so busy with uni and work. Okay, no, I'm literally just making excuses. I definitely could have found the time. But yeah, so this did take a while. I did want to post this sooner, but nonetheless, it was still relaxing every time I did get to sit down and sketch one of these cute girlies. Okay, so I trolled you guys in the last cozy sketch with me. I forgot to put my Pinterest board link, but it will be in the description this time. So if you guys want to check out the references that I use or that I get inspired by, they'll be down there. I found that recently, also like maybe a couple months ago as well, when I was drawing, I've been so inspired by like custom doll makeovers, like when they make like Bratz dolls or Monster High dolls wear like trendy clothing, or people that like make the clothing for them. So that's some of the references you'll find on my Pinterest board, because girl, they just look so trendy and I'm like, oh my god, or they just look really cute. And I also find that the stuff that I draw isn't always stuff that I personally would wear, but I love looking at it and I love admiring it. So that's also something that I've noticed as well. Okay, so where have I been? That is the real question that we all want to know. So I think the last time I posted a video was end of last year. I'm not sure what month. I think it was November or before November. But yeah, so I fell off at the end of last year. That was the time I was stressed about my uni exams and I was just focusing on studying basically. And I also was stressing myself out again because I wanted to open an art shop, and I did have prep for it, and I'm almost there, guys. We're almost there. It has been like very much delayed, but we're almost there. But yeah, so then I was getting stressed about exams, art store, and also keeping up with social media, and then also work, like part-time work. So then I kind of just dropped art. I said, okay, like you can just come back to this and you just need to focus on your study, like exam, and then the art shop I could also come back to. But then I ended up taking a longer break than expected, because then in December, I think that pretty much the whole month I was working quite a bit in my part-time job, just because it was like holidays and they're offering more hours. So I did work a lot at my part-time job in December. And then January, me and my partner, we were planning for a trip end of January to early Feb, or like mid-Feb. We went to Sydney, and we also went to Malaysia because my partner is from Malaysia. So we stopped in Sydney for like 3 days-ish, and then we spent literally like 3 weeks in Malaysia. And then we came back, and then we had 1 week before we started uni to just like chill, relax, then we started uni, and right now I'm currently on my mid-sem break, and I'll go back to uni next week to finish the semester, and then yeah, so that takes us to now. Oh my god, I feel like I could make like a whole separate video just to rant about, like, well, not rant, just like tell you guys stories about our holiday overseas, but it's just like I just like traveling so much. It's so like crazy to think, okay, this is like really, like, obviously this is so obvious, but it's just so crazy to think that people are out there living such different lives, and you have been like in your bubble basically your whole life if you haven't already been traveling for a lot of it, especially in New Zealand because we're so far away, and then going to countries that are always like close to other countries, or like just different cultures and all that is just, it's so interesting, and it's just so cool to think about, I think. Oh my god, and don't even get me started on the food in Malaysia. Not only is the price immaculate, but the taste, guys. I don't know how I've been living the majority of my life without like having Malaysian cuisine. Like, what have I been doing? What have I been doing? No, but the food was really, really good. And like, I thought my favorite food was like ramen, like my whole life. And it still pretty much is. But when I tried nasi lemak, guys, it was done. It was over. That's top tier now. Basically, it's a Malaysian dish, and it's a rice dish with like different like toppings, kind of. So there's like boiled egg, peanuts. You can have it with a curry on the side, cucumber, and it's also served like traditionally on like a banana leaf. No, it was so yum. Oh, and there's also like a side called sambar, and it's like anchovies mixed in like sort of like a chutney, but it's like a traditional dish as well. But oh guys, it was so yum. But yeah, so we stayed mainly with my partner's family in Malaysia. I didn't say much about Sydney, well, we were only there for 3 days, but it was also really fun. We were mainly like in the city centre, and wait, the city centre was so nice. Like, I think it literally felt like me and my partner and one of my other friends that was with us, it literally felt like we were talking about how we felt like we were just village folk and we were going to like the big city, because Sydney City was like so nice, it was so big, and the buildings were really, really pretty, like old but like maintained kind of, and that was just really nice to see. The shops were really cool too. Oh, the beach in Sydney was also really, we went to not Bondi, but I think it was Coogee Beach. It was like a closer one for where we were staying, I think, but the waves were so big, and I was too scared because I had a traumatic experience in one of New Zealand's local beaches, and I can't swim with big waves anymore. I actually like get so triggered by waves, so I like watching them, and I might swim next to them, but I cannot swim in the wave anymore. Okay, so I don't want to bore you guys with any more details, so we can move on to my next topic that I want to talk about, which is a market day that I'm planning, or that my uni is planning. So I go to University of Auckland, and there's a market day on May 1st, 2024, so that's pretty soon. And so that's currently like literally all I've been thinking about besides my uni assignment. So I've got that coming up, so that means I literally like I have to have all my products made and ready for selling, as well as like a table set up. But I don't want to do that thing where I stress myself out when I think too much. Like, I don't even know if that sounds like narcissistic or cocky, but like I don't even mean it like that. Like, not like I'm such an amazing thinker, but like I literally in my head I think things out so much, like, oh, like how am I gonna do this, like or like literally, so for example, if I was gonna eat during the day and I like plan everything out like to the T, like to the point that will stress me out. So I have to like manage the stress by like writing down everything. So for the market day is what I mean in this situation. Like I'd write everything down and make sure that I can like mitigate that stress, that overload that I know is going to be coming soon. But regardless of all the stress and sleepless nights, I'm actually really excited as well to release products, like physical products. Like I'm so excited to see that. I've just ordered I think like 5 new prints that I was planning in my previous video, as well as some designs that you guys might have seen on my Instagram maybe if I uploaded it. But yeah, I think I am just like a bit nervous that stuff won't sell, because uni, I feel like the vibe at uni it obviously depends like case by case, like person by person, but within the art community I feel like I'm like, oh, like this is pretty cute, I feel like this would sell. But then like at uni it's different. Like you got engineering people, you got biomed people, but obviously at the end of the day they can still find something cute. It's just in my head I'm like, it's a very different crowd. So I am a bit nervous to sell my art at this market day. But regardless, if there is, and there probably will be like leftover products, that will just go straight to my online shop that I have yet to develop, but it will be up and running by the time I finish the market day, so I can just upload the leftover stock and also just maybe reorder stuff that might like be popular with people. So yeah, that is kind of like the main thing that I have been thinking about recently. I also just want to mention that I do want to make some tutorial videos soon. I think the next video that I will upload will be a tutorial video, just because I got a lot of comments on my other videos of you guys asking for tutorials on like bodies, clothes, and also materials that I use, which I'll also mention in the upcoming video. But if you guys have any more like things you would like help with, or like tutorial video ideas, just let me know down below. I'm very open. I want to make sure that all of you guys have been addressed with your ideas, and I also just think it's so cool that everyone is so active on here. But obviously I'm not saying like I am the best artist ever, because tutorials will vary from artist to artist, and all artists will do things differently. I just want to give you guys insight on how I do things for my art, and you guys can take inspiration from that or do as you please with that information. So I mentioned earlier how I've been really inspired by doll makeovers recently, and how like some of those are Bratz and Monster High. I actually am thinking of getting into Bratz dolls, but I'm like, no, because I don't have money to get into these expensive hobbies. But the Bratz like official clothing and art and designs are actually so cool. They look so pretty and cute, and I think that instead of getting into these expensive hobbies like buying the Bratz dolls, buying Monster High dolls, I just draw them instead. And I feel like other people do this too, because also then you don't, like, it's still satisfying enough, but then you don't have to pay hundreds and hundreds of dollars, I guess. But also it is really cool collecting the dolls, and I can say as a mild Monster High collector, I have had a lot of satisfaction buying Monster High dolls over time. Okay, while we're on the topic of expensive hobbies, Littlest Pet Shop, guys. Littlest Pet Shop. I don't know if you guys grew up with it as well, but Littlest Pet Shop have just released new Littlest Pet Shop. I am so in shock. Well, they haven't just, it was actually a couple weeks ago, but I'm just really sad because in New Zealand they don't, it's not like out yet, and it's in Australia, which is making me so sad. I'm like, no way. But I wasn't always the biggest Littlest Pet Shop fan when I was younger, but I think I watched a lot of like YouTube channels that would make Littlest Pet Shop videos, like the stories. Like, I think you might know Littlest Pet Shop. Oh no, LPS Popular. That was a pretty big one. I was actually rewatching that recently. And then I think I watched a bunch of like random like 1-episode horror ones on YouTube as well. But yep, so I also needed to satisfy that urge of buying Littlest Pet Shop, so I bought $9 fake ones on AliExpress. Don't come at me. No, but they're actually so cute. I bought like one of the dogs and a cat, like the Gen 3 designs. I think they're Gen 3. But they're so cute. I feel like I just use these voiceovers to just pretend that I'm talking to someone. Or like it's like a voiceover journal entry is what it feels like, low-key. But no, because I don't know if I just sound like annoying as well. Like, you guys let me know like what you want me to talk about in like these type of videos, because that would be very much appreciated. But yeah, some other things I was thinking about recently. I want to make more art pieces for my room, like canvas paintings, because I think that'd be really cute. I already have a lot of stuff on my wall, like photos and art prints that I bought from other artists, or like little notes I get when I buy packages from like local business owners, or like small businesses. I've got like a Samurai Champloo poster. But yeah, it's like it looks kind of artsy, I feel like, but I wanted to add more of my own art to my wall. So yeah, I was thinking, right now I actually made a polar bear like sketch, and I painted like a couple sketches in like on a canvas and then like painted it, but it's like very sketchy and like rough, and I really like that aesthetic, so I've hung that one up. But oh yeah, I also have a tiger one that I made in one of my previous videos. It was like an acrylic on canvas. And I also have my mood board, guys. I made it, oh no, sorry, not mood board, vision board. I made a vision board for 2024, and it's literally on the floor in my room, so I need to put that up. But yeah. Oh my god, I've forced my partner to watch Beastars with me, because I actually think that's one of my not number one, but it's like one of my top shows, because I also read the manga and I love the manga as well. And I actually bought one of the volumes because I love the art so much. But I forced my partner to watch a couple episodes, and he actually likes it, so that's all I can say. No, I'm just kidding, but he does actually like it. And I feel like when I rewatch things, because the last time I watched it was, I think, 2021, or is that 2021 or 2022? I think it was when the second season came out is the last time that I watched it and read it. But I was rewatching it with him. We were watching season 1, and it literally felt like I hadn't watched it before, because I forget things so easily, like when it comes to shows and things. So I was like, oh my god, wait, what's gonna happen? But he's like, have you already watched this before? And I'm like, oh. But actually, it's kind of nice. Because then it feels like I'm watching again for the first time. An anime that I wish I could rewatch for the first time, actually there's a lot, but I'd say up there is Attack on Titan. That was so, like, the lore and all the history and stuff, that was so good. But also when I watched it for the first time and like read it, I was so confused by everything. Like confused in the sense, like the season 3, everything you find out in season 3, like I was so confused. But then obviously you wrap your head around it, but also I feel like there's a lot of room for interpretation there as well. But that is something I'd want to rewatch for the first time. Also, Code Geass. Code Geass is also one of my favorite anime of all time. but I love that anime so much. I think I love it so much also because it's nostalgic, because I have an older brother and an older sister. I have, well, two older brothers and an older sister, but when I was growing up, one of my older brothers, he'd watch it on like the big TV in our lounge, and I would just like, he'd just watch like where he's up to, but to me it was just random episodes. And I remember I just have like loose memories from then, so that's why also when I was watching it again properly when I was a bit older, it felt so nostalgic. And then also the fact that it's just a really good anime and the soundtrack's really good. It kind of has some similar elements to Attack on Titan, but I also don't want to say too much because I don't want to spoil, but you guys should check it out, it's pretty good. Some other favorite anime of mine, of course, One Piece is definitely up there. I feel like I would say Fairy Tail, but I feel like I mainly like Fairy Tail because of how nostalgic it is as well. But I feel like, I don't know if I'd say it was my top. Steins Gate. Steins Gate is definitely up there. I haven't watched that in a while, but Steins Gate was also really good. What else? I remember I went through, like, I think we've all gone through that, like, phase of when you just binge 12-episode romance anime. So I feel like I need to go through that phase again. It's been a while as well. Okay, so abrupt change of topic. So in my personal time, I do like to gym. So it's kind of hard to balance uni, gym, art, but art branches out into like many different categories, like making art, posting art on YouTube, posting art on Instagram, trying to make an online shop, and then the other one, and then like another category is like work, and then also like personal time to like see friends, see boyfriend. But anyway, I don't even know why I went off into that tangent, because I was meant to say in my personal time I do like to gym, but like I think it was 2 weeks into when we first started the semester for uni, so that was like maybe 4 weeks ago now, I injured my back at the gym, and this is the second time that I've done this, because I did it first like in the end of November last year, and then I was really upset about that, but I injured it really bad because I couldn't lift weights without it hurting a lot, and like bending down really hurt, just normally bending down. So I didn't gym until again in like February-ish this year, and that was fine. And then I had to do, it was like a squat movement, but I did it really poorly because I don't know why I was trying to do the weight I was doing again, so I messed up my form, and then my back started like aching, and now I've got some more back pain. It's not as severe as the last time, but it's still scary, I guess, like a bit dangerous, because you know you need your back for a lot of things. Your back is like one of your main support system like in your body, so I have not been able to gym, which is fine. Like there's obviously other stuff going on in my life that I can think about, and I have more time to do as well, but I think gymming was just such a release for like stress and release for like built up emotions. And now I've just been going for like long walks, and sometimes I'd go for runs either at the gym or outside, but mainly in the gym I think. But I do miss lifting weights. That was pretty fun. Yeah, as I said before, it's like an outlet in many different ways, and yeah. But I'm excited to maybe in the next like 2 weeks-ish try gymming again, because I think I'll be okay. And yeah, that was my little rant about the gym. Okay, so I don't think I've actually properly talked about what I've been drawing this whole time, but yeah, they are Pinterest girlies. Like I think I referenced the pose, and then I separately like found different outfits for them to wear. It's kind of fun. It feels like I'm like designing a doll or something. But yeah, this last one is actually my favorite one. I think she's so cute. I think at the end, when I like zoom up a bit, you'll see her face. I just really love how like I did her eyes like really big and cute. But yeah, also I'm trying to draw different body types, but these ones all kind of are kind of similar, but I want to differentiate them more and make them like more noticeably different. But yeah, I think this is where I shall end the voiceover. Wait, guys, do let me know if you have any topics for me to talk about in the next time I do like a ranty-ish video where I'm just rambling. Yeah, so let me know, and I will not sound as manic as I did in this video. I feel like I was a bit all over the place, but anyways, I do love sharing little bits of my life with you guys, and hopefully you guys like that too. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching the video and listening along, whether you were drawing or just listening. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!